Hey, it's Sam and I'm here today to bring you a kettlebell class. So we've got around 40-45 minutes of work coming up. So we're starting off with a warm-up, so just getting the body ready to exercise. Main part of your session and then a cool down, stretch off to finish. So your main body is going to be 4 different exercises and we're going to be doing 3 different blocks. So your exercises are going to be a lower body, an upper body, a core and a total body. So we're going to hit all your main muscle groups, which is good. It's time-based, so we're going to be doing 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. If you want to take a longer recovery, that's absolutely fine. If you want to work for a little bit less, again, that's absolutely fine. This is your workout. You do what's good for you. So I'm going to be using kettlebells. I've got 2 different weights. So I'm going to be switching between the 2 for the duration of the session. If you don't have kettlebells, you can use, if you've got plates, weighted plates, you can use any household items that are going to add a little bit of resistance. So laundry detergent, buckets, anything that's just going to give you that resistance. Sound good? Right, excellent. All right, so your lighter weight, make sure you bend your knees to pick up your weight. We want the feet under the hips and roll your shoulders down your back. So warming up, knees nice and soft, and we're just going to take it into a kettlebell orbit. So you just want to pass the kettlebell around the body, warming up the grip, keeping the chest nice and tall, core braced. All right, catch your kettlebell. And we're going to send it the opposite way. So try and keep the glutes squeezed tightly. That's going to keep the hips sat under your shoulders. Lovely. All right, grab your kettlebell by the horns. We're going to curl it up so the bottom faces the ceiling. Take it into your halo. So warming up the shoulders a little bit. Having the kettlebell as close to the nose and the back of your head as you can. So side on. Glutes are squeezed, spine's nice and long. Hold it there, change direction. Keeping them elbows nice and high, rotating the wrists. And release. Bring it back down. So feet are going to come a little narrow. We're going to take it back to the orbit, but we're going to bend the knees to take it around the lower part of the leg. So if you're going to drop it, this is where it'll be. Make sure there's plenty of space around you. Catch your bell. Send it the other way. So I should be starting to feel a little bit warmer now. Making sure you're keeping that natural arch in your spine. All right, kettlebell goes to one side. Press up position, hands are just outside your shoulders. Knees are toes. Press there. Want to keep a nice long spine. Chest to elbow height. If you're on your knees, try and dig your toes into the floor as you press there. All right, last move on your feet. Finish off with your kettlebell swing. Feet are wide, hinge from your hips. Use that hip drive to thrust your bell in line with your shoulders. So this is going to be the move that we start with. So I'll show you from the side. My hands are staying by my inner thighs. Keeping my back nice and long. Time. All right, so we should be starting to feel nice and warm. Kettlebell swings is going to be what we start with. So I'm just going to set a stopwatch going. All right, and then as we rest, I'll show you which exercises are coming up next. All right, so good time to grab a drink if you need it. If not, feet just slightly wider than the hips, 45 seconds. Off we go. So I hinge from the hips. So only a slight bend in the knees. Like I said, hands should be by your upper thighs. We're using that glute hip drive to drive the arms away from the body. Sticking with this exercise for another 15 seconds and then your recovery is coming up. Keep that going. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so 15 seconds rest. I'll show you next exercise while you recover. So move 2 is going to be a shoulder press. All right, so you're going to grab your kettlebell or your weight by the sides, by the horns. 2, 1, off we go. So we start and stop at the collarbones. I'm going to stick to a strict press. My weight isn't too bad. If you need to, you can use a dip to push your kettlebell up overhead. So my elbows are staying just in front of my eye line, squeezing my bum, supporting my lower back, lengthening my arms, but not locking them out. Another 15 seconds here. Then we go to core. Big drive up, couple more reps. Last one, and time. All right, move 3 I'll show you without a weight. You can do this weighted if you prefer. So we're going to be doing sit-ups. Lying on your back, feet flat on the floor is harder, hands above the chest, and you're going to reach up. If this is a little bit much, you can take the legs out long and sit there. Off we go. So, if you can, feel free to come all the way up. Yeah, keeping the arms over the chest is just challenging your body that little bit more. You can lace the head if you like, or place the hands on the thighs. Take it to more of a crunch. That's absolutely fine. Your workout, you do what's good for you. So just showing you with your weight. Last 10 seconds. And time. All right, last exercise, total body. So we've got a squat and a press. So a kettlebell's going to be on your chest, weight in your heels, squat down, push up overhead. Sound good? All right, feet nice and wide, elbows in, off we go. So elbows go to thighs, and then pushing overhead just like we did for that squat press. So from the side, I'm keeping my heels into the floor, aiming to get my thighs parallel to the floor, and then a big drive up overhead. Want to track the knees out towards the toes, keep them glutes working. 10 seconds, and then you get a breather. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so round 1, there are your 4 exercises. We're going to go back through them twice more. Starting at the top. Can we remember move 1? Kettlebell swings. All right, when you're ready, grab your bell. Off we go. So focus on that hip drive. Want to squeeze the glutes. Grip your thighs together. So a really good exercise for the back of the body, this move. Keep it going. You got another 20 seconds and that recovery is coming up. So switching from lower body to upper body. The arms have had a rest. It's all that momentum and drive that's lifting your bell up. And time. All right, move 2. Feet would come a bit narrower and you take it into that shoulder press. So you've got 10 seconds recovery left. Use this to do what you need to do. All right, bells up when you're ready. Off we go. So again, sticking with that strict press. It's going to keep more of a focus on my shoulders. So round 2. Soon as my kettlebell hits my collarbones, I'm going to drive up again. So no recovery at the bottom. Big exhale as you push. Inhale as you reset, yeah? 20 seconds. Keep it going. You've always got the option to use that knee drive to help you if you need it, yeah? 5 seconds. Last rep. Time. All right, weighted or unweighted sit-ups. When you're ready, come on down. All All right, set 2, challenge. As you sit up, try and keep your biceps by your ears. Off we go. So fingertips are pushing up towards the ceiling, trying to keep the arms as long as I can, keeping a little bit of a gap between my chin and my chest. Again on exhaling as I lift up, inhale as I reset, keeping my feet in the floor. Options, take them legs out long, that makes you move that a little bit easier. Full body reach up, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, last exercise. That squat press. Grab your weight. Going in 10. Feet just outside the hips. Off we go. So we know the exercises now. We want to focus on that range of movement. So if you want to move faster than me and keep your range, that's absolutely fine. You do what's good for you. It's your session. I want you to get the most out of it. Another 20 seconds. That's it. Last 5, and then we get that breather. 2, 1, time. All right, so that's 2 rounds done. We've got 1 more left. Grab yourself a quick drink. All right, let's go, kettlebell swings. Last time, everything you've got. Then we're mixing the exercises up. So from the side, I'm hinging forward rather than squatting to swing. Yeah? So I can always feel my hands on my inner thigh as the kettlebell goes back behind me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Move to shoulder press. All right, going in 10. So feet are narrower. Catch your kettlebell up. 2, 1. Off we go. So this is the weight you've been swinging with. If you can't stick with that strict press for too long, don't worry. Use that drive. Yeah, knee bend and drive. You've got 20 seconds, guys. Keep it going. 2 moves and then this round's done. Feeling them shoulders now. I'm feeling that upper body. Four, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. 2 more. Let's take it down for the core. So any variation, whichever works for you. Off we go. So I'm always keeping my kettlebell over my chest if I'm using it as a weight. Pushing it up towards the ceiling. Big exhale as I lift up. Inhale as I reset. So core moves, we want to keep them slow and controlled. Using our breath. You're going to get more out of it. So even though your arms are over your head, try not to let your neck scrunch into your body, yeah? Try and keep them arms long and neck long. Last one. Time. All right, on your feet, last move. That squat press. Then we mix it up. Right, are we ready? Off we go. So always good to place your device under your TV, because you can use it as a mirror, so you can check that you're keeping as much symmetry as possible. Working both sides of your body evenly. Nice little hack there for you. 10 seconds, and then you get a breather. Four, three, two, one. Time. Well done. All right, grab yourself a quick drink. You get a little bit longer to recover here. All right, our new exercises. So, lower body, we've got squats. So holding our weight on our chest. So like we've just done, but we lose the press. Upper body, we're gonna go with some cleans. Core, we're gonna take it to the floor. Take it into a Russian twist. So again, we'll start body weight, and then there's the option to add the weighted if you wish. And your last one, kettlebell is going to be between the feet. We're going to walk out to plank, hold, walk back, one upright row. Sound good? All right. Start the timer. We'll set ourselves up for squats. All right, so foot position, wherever's comfortable for you. Elbows are in. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So again, we want them thighs parallel to the floor, or as parallel as you feel comfortable with. Big squeeze of the glutes as we rise. And keeping them elbows in is going to help keep the core working, as opposed to taking the focus to your shoulders by letting the elbows splay out. You got 20 seconds, then we get that recovery. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, move 2 is going to be a single hand clean. So kettlebell in your right hand, and you're going to catch up into your rack position. So our elbow leads, sticking with the right hand to start. 2, 1, off we go. So a little bit of a knee bend, so we can get that pop up, drive with the elbow. We want the kettlebell to stay close to the body. Right position. You should always be able to touch your face with your fingertips, and the elbows staying in tight here today. Yeah? 20 seconds. If you wanted a little bit more of a challenge, you could always come from the floor. That is a little bit easier as well, because you've got a bit more drive and help from the legs. Last one. Time. All right. Bring yourself down to the floor. So I want you to place your feet flat. Easier option is to take the legs out longer. Place your hands behind your knees. Lean back till your arms are straight. We're going to hold this position here. All right. And we're going to tap either side of the hip. So you've got the option to lift your feet if you prefer. Before you do lift your feet, sit your shoulders back a little bit further though, yeah? And then if you still want a bit more of a challenge, lift the feet. Like I said, there's the option to use the weight. If you are, make sure it's touching the floor either side of your hip, yeah? This isn't a Russian twist. Everyone can do this with loads and loads of weight, but it makes it a lot harder tapping either side of the hip. Focusing on them obliques that bit more. And time. All right, your last one, that walkout. So So I'll show you again while you're having a recovery. So kettlebell wants to start between the feet. Bend your knees, walk out to plank, hold there for a second. Walk your hands back to your bell. Elbows lead to row. All right, off we go. So from the side, we've got the option to place the knees down. That makes it a little bit easier. Walk your hands back to your knees, place your feet flat, and then again, elbows lead for your row. So we want to deadlift the kettlebell up and down on the floor, keeping the elbows above the wrist. Make sure you're holding it there for a second. You're keeping your spine nice and long, pushing your fingertips into the floor before you come back for your row. Time. All right, so that's one round done. Same moves, we've got 2 more rounds. Sound good? Happy with them? All right, first round, squats. Off we go. So again, you can move faster than me, slower than me. Just keep on top of your form. Yeah, so elbows are in tight, core strong, glutes engaging and squeezing as you rise, heels staying on the floor. So all these leg exercises, going to really get your heart rate up. 10 seconds. One more rep and time. All right, we're going to stick with the right side cleans, yeah? So whichever side you did on the last set, you're going to do the same again. So either from the floor or from your thighs. Are we ready? Off we go. So it's really hard to show you slow, but my elbow leads and I rotate my wrist to let the kettlebell land softly on my forearm. So you want to take your arm around the bell, so to speak. It stops it whacking down really hard, bruising your forearm. 10 seconds. 3, 2, time. Well done. All right, come down. Into them Russian twists. So again, setting up, hands lace the back of your knees, lean back till your arms are straight. So that's your starting position. All right, set it up, off we go. Then option to add the weight if you wish. So my hips stay square to my knees. The movement is coming from my waist. So I'm keeping my neck nice and long, my shoulder blades down my back. Whether you're using a weight or not, this is what we want to see. I'm going to keep my feet on the floor, but you have got the option to lift them if you prefer. Make sure you've sat back first though. Still want a bit more of a challenge, you can add that leg lift. And time. All right, your last one, that walkout. Kettlebell goes between the feet. Going in 5. All right, off we go. Walk out to plank, make sure you hold it. Come back. 1 row. So hitting every muscle in your body with this move. Remember, I'll show you from the front, knees can go down and we can take it to a plank there, absolutely fine. Walk the hands back to the knees. From there, take the feet flat and then add the row. Please, please, please make sure your knees are bent if you're picking up or putting down a kettlebell or any weight. Last one. And time. All right, 2 rounds done, 1 left. So you know your exercises. We know what we're doing. All right, set it up. Squats to start. Off we go. So I've not got loads and loads of weights at home. I'm really focusing on my range of movement and keeping my movements controlled. I'm mixing that up with repping it out as well. So some sessions I'll go nice and slow and controlled. Other sessions I'll just get as many reps in as I can in a time frame. Good to mix it up and rest. All right, again, cleans, sticking to the right side. So whatever side you've done on the last 2 sets, sticking with that side. I'll give you a guess what's coming for your next block. All right, are we ready? Off we go. So this hand can go wherever you want for balance. So you might want to put it out to the side, especially if you're squatting down. Yeah? But do whatever works for you. So my arms are starting to get a little tired now. So I'm using a little bit more of a knee drive to get up into that rack position now. That's absolutely fine. You keep doing you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, sit yourself down. 2 moves left. Then we get a whole new bunch of exercises. All right, setting it up. Feet flat or out long. If your feet are flat, hands behind your knees, lean it back and take it into your twist. So keep breathing, nice deep breaths. Sit your shoulders back further. So it's really easy to rush and twist here. But if I sit right back, this makes it a lot harder. If you're feeling it in your lower back, try without a weight. If you're still feeling it, you can always hold on to the back of your legs for support and just stay there. That's absolutely fine. Or switch it with a core move you're comfortable with and that you know works for you. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, last move. You walk out. Last time here. All right, going in 5 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Walk it out to plank. Hold it there. Take it back. 1 row. "30 seconds left. We don't see these moves again. Remembering that deadlift to pick up, put down your bell. Keeping the core nice and tight as we walk out. Keep the back long. Squeezing the glutes. Want all the support for the back we can. And time. Well done. All right, that's 2 blocks done. Again, grab yourself a drink. So we have 4 new exercises. Exercise 1. So probably the most complicated. So I'm going to start with the kettlebell in my right hand. My right leg is going to lunge back and I'm going to pass the kettlebell to my left hand. Stand up. Left leg lunges back, pass through, stand together. Yeah? Move 2 is going to be them cleans, but on the opposite side. Move 3, core. So again, we're going to start without a kettlebell and we'll introduce one later on. Plank position, And we're going to go with really, really slow mountain climbers. Wrists over your shoulders, bringing your knees up towards your forearms. And your last move, total body squat row. So feet are going to go nice and wide, pointing the toes out. We're going to sumo squat and row. So just hitting the legs slightly different than how we have previously. All right, sound good? Let me start the timer. So I'm just using the stopwatch on Google to count us in and out. You don't need to worry about that though, I'm doing all the hard work. All right, so kettlebell in your right hand. We're going to lunge back with the right leg. 2, 1, off we go. So big step back, pass under, feet together. Switch sides. So our lunge. We want to take a big stride back. Get your back knee down towards the floor, pass under the leading leg. Use that heel to drive to step the feet together. So lunges might not be an exercise that works for you. If that's the case, stick with maybe a squat and a pass through the legs, or we can just use the weight to help you with your squat there. That's a good one. So lots of different options for you if that lunge isn't for you. 2, 1, time. All right, move 2. So we cleaned with the right hand for the last block. Now we're going to use the left. Happy? 2, 1, off we go. So again, elbow leads. You want the arm to sort of go around the kettlebell around the arm, so it lands nice and softly on the forearm, as opposed to flipping it over and it banging down. Again, you've got the option to go from the floor. So this would be a good option if you've got a really heavy weight. You might only have one weight at home. Ten seconds. We take it to the core. Make sure you're keeping them hips square if you are squatting down or you're there, and rest. All right, plank position. So we want shoulders over the wrists, back nice and long. All right, off we go. So really, really slowly, bringing the knees up to the forearms. So I want you to push all your fingertips into the floor. The slower you move here, the more you're going to target that core, yeah? It isn't a cardio move, it's a core move. So we're not running or sprinting on the spot. So bringing your shoulders forward towards me. That might be a little much for you. You can always use your wall or use your sofa and do exactly the same move. That's absolutely fine. Or place your knees on the floor and then we can still add a little bit of a side sweep in if we wish. And time. All right, squat row to finish. So I'll grab your weight. Feet slightly wider than the hips. And we want to take the toes to 10 and 2 o'clock. 2, 1, squat down to pick up your bell. Lead up with your elbows. That's where we want to be. So again, I'm taking my weight nice and low into my heels, dropping my bum back and down. Kettlebell stays close to my body as I row up. Squeezing my bum as I stand. It's going to work the glutes at the top of your move. You only want to bring the kettlebell to chest height. That's fine there. And time. All right, 1 round done, 2 more, so your kettlebell's done. All right, we know the moves, starting with the lunge. Right hand, right leg, 2, 1, big step back, pass under. So this one not only works your balance, but it's also going to work your brain and body. It's really hard to do things opposite arm, opposite leg. So good for challenging coordination. 20 seconds. Always got that option to use the squat, figure of 8, or just the squat. Make sure when you step back, your feet are still hip distance apart. That is definitely going to help with balance. Time. Move 2. That cleans with your left hand. Definitely gets your heart rate up, that leg work. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So again, going with a range that's good for you. I personally like to use the centre of my body as a line to run the kettlebell up. So again, you might be using a mirror if you've got one. If you don't, TV, quite good. Show you your reflection, gives you an idea of what your body's doing. But yeah, keeping my kettlebell close. My elbow leads up and then snaps in to let the kettlebell rest gently on my forearm. And time. Well done. All right, got an option for you. So this is going to require a lot more shoulder stabilisation. If you want to give it a go, please feel free. You can always go back to your other options. So a handle of your kettlebell wants to face you. And we're going to place the hands on the bell, the ball of the kettlebell. All right, so from there, you're going to lift up into your plank position. So you've got the option to hold it there, or you can start to add the really slow knee lifts. The bigger your kettlebell, the easier you'll find this, because it's easier to balance. If you feel quite wobbly, you can always use the handles to balance on. Again, it's not a mega stable surface, so you are going to require a lot more core stabilisation, a lot more stable shoulder stabilisation. So just working that body that little bit harder. Always got the option to come here and rest. All right, last one for round 2. Squat row. Are we ready? Feet wide, toes at 10 and 2. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. All right, round 2. I want you to try and keep your eyes forward, especially as you sit down. So your kettlebell, can we get it so it's just grazing the floor? And we're doing that by bending the knees, not just tipping forward, yeah? 20 seconds. We go back to the top. How are we feeling? We good? Enjoying ourselves? I am. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, one more round, and then that's your kettlebells done. We'll finish off with a bit of cool down. All right, last time from the top. Right hand, right leg. 2, 1. Off we go. So getting fatigued, legs are slightly tired now. Make sure you're getting the range and you're dropping down to pass under and stay stood up tall, yeah? It's really easy when you're tired to just tip forward and try and pass through here, yeah? Keep that depth. Use that front heel to push up with. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. 3 moves left. Starting with our cleans. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So remembering Can always bring it down to the floor if we want, or stay upright. That's absolutely fine. Your workout. Again, you do you. So if you are squatting down or using a bit more of a knee drive now, try and keep the chest up to knee drive there. Yeah, rather than being tempted to lean forward and swing it up. It's probably a better angle there. And rest. Well done. All right, get yourself a quick drink. 2 more moves left. Mountain climbers. Squat row. Set it up. 2, 1, off we go. So option, hands on your bell. It's even challenging, just trying to hold this here. We can add the knee lifts if we wish. If you feel you're getting really wobbly, you can always take your feet wider and just hold it there. Or even just drop to your knees and hold. Yeah, lots of different options. Find one that's good for you. Hands are a bit sweaty now. 10 seconds. Here, if you're wobbling, that's absolutely fine. 2, 1, rest. All right, last one. Our squat row. Setting it up, feet wide, toes out, off we go. Last 45 seconds. So again, if your bell's quite heavy, you're going to want to use that squat to help you drive up. "20 seconds. Keep it going. You're nearly there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Well done. All right, get yourself a quick drink and we'll have a bit of a stretch off and you can go and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, try and keep the feet moving. Want that heart rate to come down nice and steady. All right, starting off, we want the feet under the hips. We're going to take a big stride back, plant this heel on the floor, bend your front knee, squeeze your bums to sit your hips under your shoulders, and then bring one arm across your chest, holding it there, stretching out your hip flexors, calves, back of your shoulders. Switch sides. Opposite heel kicks back. Sit your hips under your shoulders. Opposite arm comes across your chest. Getting rid of that tension in the back of your shoulder. And release. All right, take it to your legs. Find your balance. Kick one heel up to your bum. Knees want to stay parallel and as close as we can. Hips sat under your shoulders. This foot you have hold of, kick it out. Hinge from your hips. Use the opposite leg for support by bending that knee. Higher your hips, deeper that stretch down the back of this leading leg. Both feet together. Opposite heel goes to bum. So again, knees want to be as close as we can. Do whatever you need to balance. From your quad to your hamstring. Kick this foot out. Hinge from your hips. Higher the hips again, the deeper the stretch down the back of this leg. All right, both feet come together. Wrap your hands around the back of your legs, tuck your chin into your chest. Go to stand up, feel the stretch in your lower back of your shoulders, back of your legs. When you're happy, release, and we're going to roll up nice and slowly, head being the last to rise. Last stretch for our upper body, hands into the small of your back. Elbows are going to draw together lengthening the spine, opening out our chest. And release, we'll finish off. Nice deep breath in. Full body stretch up. Exhale and release. One more. Inhale and lift. Exhale and release. Well done, guys. So that is your kettlebell class done and dusted. Any questions, any feedback, please let us know. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching.